Are you okay?
I don't know. I don't know why I flew off the skateboard instead of staying with it. It's so stupid.
Well, it's because of Newton's Law 1, of course. Let's take you inside and get you some help.
What's Newton? So, who's Newton?
Isaac Newton, actually. He was a famous physicist slash mathematician from the 1600s. And he created the laws of force and motion and the laws of gravity, which he discovered from the apple falling from the tree.
Oh, that guy. Okay, well, we should probably go inside now.
What you doing there?
Oh, just washing my face off from the crash.
Oh.
Oh, talking about the crash, you said something after I crashed, about, like, Newton's Law or something?
Oh, yeah. What you demonstrated when you were crashing on your skateboard was Newton's first law, which is the law of inertia, which is objects in motion stay in motion and objects at rest stay at rest. And the skateboard, you were on skateboard in motion, and then the skateboard contacted the rock, which caused it to stop, but you never made contact with the rock, so you just continued in a motion, which caused you to fall.
Oh, okay, well, that makes sense. Would it be the same whenever you're in a car and your dad smashes onto the brakes?
Yeah. So, like, in that case, the car would stop, and then you would continue in a motion, causing you to hit the seatbelt, and then that would cause you to stop. So,
okay.
And then, in fact, Newton didn't just discover one law; he discovered 3 of them.
3?
Mm-hmm. The second one,
including the first?
Yeah.
Okay.
The second one is the law of force equals mass times acceleration, and then the third one is the law of action-reaction. So, and we can discuss this further tomorrow when you come back.
Oh yeah, I could come over tomorrow and we can just discuss it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right, I'm all done. I think we can go. All right. Thanks for letting me come over and.
See you then.
1 day later. Hey, I'm here to learn about the second and third law of Newton.
Okay. So we can go upstairs.
Alright. So, why'd you bring me upstairs?
I can demonstrate Newton's second law by using this box. So, as you can see, there are a lot of books in the box, which would represent the mass. So I can move it over.
Let's bring it up here.
We can take it down this path right here.
Alright, I'll close it up.
Close it. So, in this case, you can put one hand on the box and start moving it for like a lesser force, and then the second time, for the second trial, you can put 2 hands for a greater force on the box, and it's just gonna be the same mass. So, go ahead and put one hand. Okay, so as you can see, there's a lesser of an acceleration on the box because you're using less force with one hand. So now you can put 2 on and see the end result. Okay, so now there's a greater force on the box because you're using 2 hands, which would be a greater acceleration.
Okay. Wait. So I thought the equation was force equals mass times acceleration.
It is, but in this case, like, you can kind of manipulate the formula to get the same result, just a different part of the equation. So, like, in this case, we were trying to get the acceleration, so we did force divided by the mass, and we did 2 different forces to get the 2 different accelerations to demonstrate his second law. And you can also do force divided by acceleration equals the mass, so you can kind of manipulate it different ways.
Wait, okay, so you can manipulate the equation force equals mass times acceleration to force divided by mass equals acceleration, and force divided by acceleration equals mass?
Yeah, so now you're starting to get it.
Okay,
so now we've demonstrated the second law. I can go outside and show you the third one. So.
Alright. Lead the way. So, can you tell me about the third Newton's law?
Yeah, I can do it right here on this trampoline.
Okay.
So as I said earlier, Newton's third law is the law of action-reaction, which is where every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So step onto the trampoline.
Okay.
Start jumping.
Okay.
Alright, so as you're jumping, each jump you're pushing down on the trampoline, which is the action, and then the reaction, the equal and opposite reaction, is you coming up into the air.
Okay, so like me pushing down onto the trampoline is my action.
Yes.
Me going up into the air is my reaction.
Yep.
Okay. So what it is saying, whenever you push onto the chains, like move your body, do a little swing on the swing.
Yeah. So like, when you're swinging on the swing, you use your hands to pull the chains back, and then that would cause the reaction of you going forward. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. How about we go inside so we can, like, this is kind of cold outside, to wrap it all up, see if I got everything right.
Okay, let's go.
So, now that I think I'm getting the hang of this, I think we should recap this. I now know why I fell off my skateboard whenever my skateboard hit a brick. It's because the brick caused my skateboard to stop, and I kept on going, which is Newton's first law, which is objects in motion stay in motion, and objects at rest stay at rest. I now understand Newton's second law now because of the box situation. Whenever I pushed the box with my left hand, I didn't put as much force on the box, which caused it to have less acceleration. Whenever I put both hands onto the box, it caused it to have more acceleration than the one hand because I was applying more force. I now understand Newton's third law because of the trampoline. Whenever I was jumping on the trampoline, whenever I pushed down onto the trampoline was my action, and whenever going up into the air was my reaction, which is every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Alright, I thank you for teaching me about the Newton's laws. I now understand them. Thank you.
No problem.
Alright, cool. Thanks.